This is Sally's suit, obviously. Thought it might go down better than jeans and a hoodie. Make me look like a responsible citizen. Responsible parent, even.
You know they're going to challenge that.
Well, you better make me look like Mother Teresa, then, eh? I know you'll do your best. I also know there's a lot against me.
There is. And it's like I said, chances are the ruling's going to go in their favour for now.
But there's a possibility it won't.
Perhaps.
He's my new start. A chance to make up for being such a terrible mother in the past. A chance to make Seb proud. I wish he was here to meet his little brother.
I know.
If I am allowed to take you home, I promise you I will be the best mother in the world. And I will never let you down, ever. Have you got that?
See, not that is what I hope they see today. What's wrong?
I'm not sure I can.
Abi.
No, I can't listen to raking over me life, to mistakes, to twins.
But you have to be in there.
Why? You're the one who's doing the talking. Why can't I just sit out here?
Well, how do you think that's going to look?
I can't face it.
You have to be in there, okay? There is too much at stake.
I know the risks I'm
No,
taking.
not for you, for me.
For you? I mean, yeah, I get you have a vested interest.
Keep your voice down.
All right.
Look, do you have any idea what I'm risking here? Do you?
That would strike you off the roll.
As in, I wouldn't be able to practice law anymore. Ever.
Right.
Representing you is a massive conflict of interest. I mean, it literally goes against everything in the legal code. And plus, if they find out that I'm Alfie's father and that I didn't disclose it, then I can kiss goodbye to ever adopting Elsie.
I didn't know that.
So you see, I am risking everything for this.
Why? Sorry, I have to ask.
No, because I have a son. A son that needs to be with his mother, and right now what's best for him is more important than anything else.
Hey, I wanted to come and support you both. That's okay, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah. I'm touched.
Yeah, me too.
Well, are we going in then, or are you not ready yet?
I'm ready.
Madam, we, the local authority, do not seek to separate babies from their mothers unless we deem it absolutely necessary. But in this case, the actions of Mrs. Webster more than meet the test for removal. Mrs. Webster gave birth to her son Alfie under the influence of drugs and alcohol. She has a well-documented history of addiction and has been a serial relapser. When she had given birth, she then abandoned her newborn baby, giving a false name and address at the hospital. Despite an appeal for the mother to come forward, Mrs. Webster did not. It took a neighbour to suspect she might be the mother and alert social services. When they visited her, she told them categorically that she wanted nothing to do with the child. Her reason for abandoning her baby was that she did not know she was pregnant. This from a woman who has been pregnant twice before. 2 of her children, twins, were removed from her care, aged 5, because of her continued addiction issues and neglect. On several occasions, social services have found her to be using opiates. Once they discovered she had left the 2-year-old twins for several days with only their 13-year-old brother looking after them. On one occasion, they found her unconscious whilst drugs were left out within the children's reach. This was when the care order was made. But did Mrs. Webster fight to keep her children? Did she get clean and turn her life around? No, she did not. She gave them up willingly. So, madam, even if we were to look at the current situation with a compassionate eye, we cannot ignore Mrs. Webster's history. This is not a woman who has made a single desperate mistake and seeks to change. This is a woman with a long history of abandoning her children, of failing to conquer her substance abuse. For this reason, we do not feel it would be safe for this baby to be with her, and that the test is satisfied for making an interim care order.
Madam, my client does not deny the facts as stated by Mrs. Garcia in regards to both the past and the present. But facts require context. Let's start with the past. It is true that when the application to have her twins removed from her care was submitted, she did not oppose it. But that is because she knew that they would be better off in the care of another family. Far from abandoning them, which implies a selfish act, she was in fact thinking in the best interests of her children. Now to the present, and the circumstances pertinent to baby Alfie. 10 months ago, Mrs. Webster's teenage son, Sebastian, was brutally murdered. I'm sure we're all aware of the high-profile nature of that case and the subsequent stress it caused my client. Not only was she grieving, but Sebastian's attacker initially walked free. Now, one can only imagine that kind of grief. The anger and misery piled on top of it. In such situations, her relapse into addiction was completely understandable. And during this incredibly stressful time, my client's cycle became erratic. She had no idea that she was pregnant. She showed no outward signs of being so.